All right, let's talk. Um, so we're gonna talk about the biggest gacha game versus the gacha game that does it right. Now, hear me out. Genshin Impact, I'm pretty sure it's like the number one gacha game out there, but they don't do everything the way people want them to. And then we got this other game called, and I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with the anime. It's the My Hero Academia game that they made, called My Hero. Hold on, let me check the name because I played all the. Yeah, it's Strongest Hero. I was thinking Ultra Impact. No, it's Strongest Hero. There are things in that game off the bat that Genshin should have, and people have been wanting. Let me tell you what they are and why they need to be in Genshin. Genshin is boring as fuck once you hit AR 55. Literally nothing to do. So, like, first of all, they have a fucking. Let me tell you what they got for their solo. I'm looking at it right now on my phone. For solo, they have fucking click on solo, and they have Night Ops and Operation X. It's two things you could do solo. It's not campaign. It's not none of that. It's just extra things for extra supplies and loot, which is nice if you don't want to play co-op. And that's a lot. 2 modes for solo that ain't campaign and ley line deposits. Oh, and then they also got this thing called Hero Trial where you obtain character shards, but that's different. Their pulling works a little different than Genshin. Genshin pulls like full characters. This game you pull shards. They're co-op. Let me tell you what they got. They got team-ups, they got agent assemblies, they got emergency missions, they got joint operations. Those are all co-op things, right? And usually, you play with your friends or with other people. Genshin Impact, they slacking on the co-op, okay? The only time I play co-op is when I gotta do a domain with my friends, and that's it. And we barely play for like 5-10 minutes, and then it starts to get bored already. Because there's nothing to do. That new event, the one with child in it, and the one with the infinite domain with enemies or whatever, like once you get all the loot, it gets boring because I'm not gonna play the domain because I'm bored. No, once I get my loot, I'm out of the domain. It was a good event. Don't get me wrong. If they would have kept it in the game and kept the loot refreshing, so each time they'd refresh the loot, and it wouldn't run out. Also, another thing I want to compare to this game and the My Hero game. In the My Hero game, you will have dorms, and it's kind of like the teapot. You go in your dorm and you customize shit. You could put people in there, yada yada yada. And in Genshin, you could put people in there, customize the yada yada yada. The difference between those games is in the dorms, you could buy the furniture you want. You don't have to like go farm the loot and craft it. The thing about this game is that I don't want to go around and go all around the map and farm trees. That's not what I want to do for the day. I run out of that shit very quickly, and I get lost on what tree is which, because I'm stupid. Anyway, also, I wanted to build my teapot, and I was pumping myself up. I'm like, I'm ready to build my teapot, finally, after all this time, because I unlocked the Inazuma teapot. I grinded my sakura tree to get the blueprint. Once I got it, I'm like, oh, this looks nice. I went to go look up a video to, have a tutorial how to build something in my teapot. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I had the blueprint in my phone, and I was ready to build. Once I started crafting the 4, I'm like, okay, this is gonna take fucking forever. I got unmotivated so fucking fast. I'd rather just purchase it with coin, like the coin you get from the teapot. I'd rather purchase finisher there instead of crafting it, because crafting it is annoying as hell for me. I am lazy. It could be just me who doesn't want to do it, but it's just a suggestion. But My Hero, you can buy the furniture, which is nice. Also, in the dorm, they give you like a free recharge on energy. It's kind of like resin, the equivalent to resin, and they give you a fuck ton of it. Like, and I think it recharges a lot faster than resin does in Genshin. And they give you like a lot, just like in general, and all the packs they have in My Hero. Like, okay, Genshin, they only have. Hold on, I'll show you what they have. They only have the Welkin Moon and these fuckers right here. The Welkin Moon is $5. In My Hero, they have something like that. Let me read this real quick. I think it's called the it's called the weekly card benefits. You get 50 coins and then 100 energy each day. That would be nice if Genshin did that for us. If they gave us uh, extra resin to claim along with the primos that we get each day. That'd be a little nice add-on, but they don't add it. It's in My Hero the pack's only $5 as well, which is nice. They also have like 50 other fucking packs, which is also nice because I bought them all. I've been playing the game a lot recently, and they give you a fuck ton of rewards. Like I mean, a fuck ton. They give you like hella gold, refreshes on resin. Like you get to play a lot, and I kid you not. There is one thing that I wish they did in Genshin. In the My Hero game, you get a chance to pull once for free a day on every banner. It's a chance. And when I refresh every day, I usually get like a couple tickets for each banner. On Genshin, I do my commissions. I barely get a full wish on a banner. Barely. That's bullshit. Nope. This game, they spoil your ass with wishes and shit, which is nice. Genshin, they don't spoil you for shit. Let me get that straight. Another thing that Genshin doesn't have that My Hero does have is that they have raids, which I've been wanting in Genshin for the longest time, and I think it should be in Genshin because in the My Hero game you could have your friends do a raid super hard, and because it is super hard, the loot is super good. I wish they had it in this game because you could get really good loot if they added it and play with your friends. The problem that they had with the domain is one, once I got rewards, I stopped playing because I had no incentive to play it. Two, I wish I could have played with my friends because they needed help with the domain and I wasn't able to help them because the domain wasn't co-op. That was a big letdown to the domain. It just made me feel very lonely. I don't know. Like I passed all of it. My friends didn't. I wanted to help them. I couldn't. It's over with now. So nothing I could do about it. Another thing that they have that they could add is alliances, because they do have that in the My Hero game as well. And it's kind of like the clans, yada yada yada, every other game has. Genshin could also add that. I don't see why they can't. It's pretty common. You could just have your friends just be in your own little alliance. No competitions, no leaderboards, no shit. Just have your own alliance. Bam! It's just you and your friend group. You could probably get some bonuses for being alliance. Yeah, all that stuff. That'd be fun. And also in the My Hero game, they add they also have their own commissions. So does this game. They add like in the My Hero game there's like fucking 8 commissions you got to do a day. This game there's 4. Understandable. I like less, but you only got to do 3 in the My Hero game to get the bonus pack you get, and the rest is extra. So if you want the extra loot, the coins, yada yada yada, you can get it. On this game, it's like 3. You get your shit. Goodbye. Get off for the day. I'm like, why? I want to keep playing. Like, if you added extra commissions, I do them just for like the Mora. I need the Mora. Us AR-55 players that wail, we're Mora. We need Mora. I don't have enough Stardust because I'm broke on that shit, as you can see on the left side of my screen. And I mean, I can tell you what Genshin does better than the My Hero game is obviously their voice actors. I mean, the audio in this game, I should say, is much more clear than the My Hero game. The My Hero game, their characters look like they sound like you bought a toy off Walmart. You hit the button, and you know how they're like the really cheap kids' toys. How they sound. That's how they sound in the game. Audio could be better. Graphics, understandable because they're not like super big like Genshin. So I mean, I guess they do that better, and they have a story. The My Hero game is more focused on co-op, I believe, because I've been playing a lot of solo. I haven't gotten to co-op yet because I'm just trying to beat the campaign and shit, and then I'll hit co-op and I'll do the raids and stuff. I probably should do that first to get better gear. Another thing that I gotta say about the My Hero game is their events. They're different. They put more effort into it. I feel like they do. The rewards are better too. Genshin could definitely improve on that. The rewards for their events. Their events are so. They haven't been as good. Last time I played a good event was the one with Zhao. When Zhao came out, the Lantern Rite, the Theater Mechanicist was the funnest mode I have played with my friends. Really fun. It sucks that it's only 2 players. I wish it was 4, because then you could play with 4 people. But you can't, which sucks. Um, Hopefully when they bring it back, I hope they do add more players, so more people could play. I mean, so more people can play.